Hello everyone, it's the Batman Statue Collector, and San Diego Comic-Con is in full force, and a lot of people have been asking my opinions on certain pieces, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to break down all of the DC characters right now. I'm going to give you who I think is a hit and a miss. Let's talk about it right now. Welcome back. I mentioned the other day that I have a brand new computer program to do a little bit different editing, so I'm going to try that today. So hopefully you enjoy this format. We'll kind of play around with it and see how we go. But I want to run down each and every character, and we'll go ahead and do that now. So let's start. I have my trusty list right here, and let's go ahead and start. I'll kind of go one by one. Alright, so the first one that I have up is the Legendary Scale Batman. This is a statue that I was really excited about. I saw the preview. I just, I could imagine it up in my BatCave, and I thought it would be a perfect addition, especially the thought of having a half-scale Joker also. I really liked that idea, especially being in comic book form. And so I was very excited. Then we first got the first couple of photos coming out, and some of them weren't that great, but then we got more detailed photos, and I'm underwhelmed. I was really hoping that I would love it, but as I said in one of my posts, I like it, but I didn't love it. And in order to spend, over $2,000 on something, you pretty much have to love it, or it's something you're going to get rid of, and you wish you wouldn't have spent the money. I think that there are elements of it that I like, and maybe it's just a little bit too stylized, but it's just something that I did not love. And if you love it out there, all power to you. But now I was hoping that it would do well because I really want that Joker. And so I don't know if Sideshow will sell very many of these or not. I'm sure because it's Batman, they probably will sell regardless. But at that price point, I was just hoping for a little bit more. Okay, so up next was the Prime 1 Catwoman, and this was a giant surprise because we were told that there were not going to be any reveals of Prime 1 products, basically, that we hadn't seen before at San Diego Comic-Con. So this was a giant surprise. We had photos from John Pham, which was amazing. Thank you, John, so much for bringing this particular statue to Comic-Con. A lot of us are very excited about this particular one. We think that she's great. We did find out that she's going to have multiple head sculpts and a pair of different arms that you can switch out. So that is exciting. The base is really cool, as you can see. It's just a neat statue, and of course, if you follow this channel, you know that I like the Arkham line and I have those pieces, and so I'm excited that there's going to be another female statue, because right now I just have the Harley Quinn. And so I'm very excited that Catwoman is heading our way, and hopefully that pre-order will be up real soon. So really excited about that one. Alright, so next up, a surprise for me is Batwoman. I am going to be real honest with you right now. I don't know much about Batwoman at all. I don't follow that particular comic line. I don't know her story. But because the statue has turned out so well, because of the colors, I love the way they pop. A lot of people are excited about this particular statue, and it makes me want to go read the comics. It makes me want to find out more about her. I'm trying right now to figure out how she would fit in with my collection, but I really do like her. I love the colors, I love the sculpt, and so this might be one that I definitely buy. Again, I don't have the other Birds of Prey type characters, and I don't even know if she fits in that category or not, so if so, leave a comment below so I know. But I do like her a lot. I think that she is really phenomenal. Okay, another giant hit for me, and I've never really thought about getting these particular statues, but now they're on my radar, and that's the Tweeterhead Joker and Harley Quinn. I did a preview of Harley Quinn not too long ago. These range about $300, and they're like, Harley Quinn was 18 inches tall, so it gives you kind of an idea of her size. Not quite a premium format size, a little bit smaller, but this Joker is my version of the Joker. This is, whenever I think of the Joker in the comics, this is the version I want. I don't want tattoos, and I don't want dead masks on his face. I want this Joker, and this to me is that Joker. So this Joker will end up in my collection, almost guaranteed. I'm going to spend the money on him, even though he's smaller scale. I really like this statue. I think it's really well done. I don't know if I'll get the Harley or not, but I love the pairing, and also these hyenas are really well done. I love it. I don't know if it comes with the Joker or if you have to buy it separately. I really don't know. I'm sure we'll find out more as time passes, but I really like this Joker. All right, so I just want to give a shout out to these photos of Bane and also Killer Croc. But this Bane, man, just look at this. This is obviously a production quality statue right here. It's already ready to be shipped out. We should be getting him in the next month or so. I am really excited about Bane. He's going to fit in with my Sideshow collection just amazingly well, and I really think he looks good. Croc, I think this is also a production of him. Some people have really been upset about the seam, and I'll be honest with you, I think the seam looks really awful. I'm not too worried about it myself because I'll be displaying him from the front. You won't see him from the side. You won't see that seam, and I will never display him with the exclusive. As far as I know, I don't like that alligator head or crocodile head or whatever it is. I like the more humanoid face on Croc. But both these are going to be coming in my collection, so stay tuned to the channel. I'll be doing reviews on those here in the next couple months, but I think they look really great. All right, so next up in this particular line, we have the Sideshow Suicide Squad, Joker and Harley Quinn, the Jared Leto and the Margot Robbie. I had Margot Robbie on pre-order the day she was shown, basically on SideshowToy.com. I then canceled her, which I don't do very often. I don't cancel things, but I kind of panicked. I used the 24-hour clause that they have because I'm worried about her size. Also, then I wanted to see what Jared Leto would look like. Also, I am impressed with him. I personally like these two statues better than the Prime 1. I think they look more like the characters. However, I did have a good friend there on preview night. It's the ID Collector Series. If you've never checked out his channel, he also does reviews of statues and art prints and everything else. Again, it's the ID Collector Series. Check out his channel. I'll leave the link down below. But he did confirm to me that they're about the same size of the Dark Knight Batman and the Dark Knight Joker that Sideshow did. So those pieces are pretty small. They're great. I really do like them. They're pieces that I'm keeping in my collection, but I think that I might end up getting these because I really do like the way they turned out. They're not my favorite. Like, that Joker is not my favorite Joker. If you know me and this channel, you know that Heath Ledger is my favorite by far. He's my favorite character of all time. But I do like these, and I think that maybe I will pair it with my Dark Knight set and do kind of a Joker Batman theme in my room. So I am impressed with these. Who knows how they'll turn out. I will say that, in my opinion, I think that Sideshow has improved. There for a while, I was completely against getting any more Sideshow things. But in the last 6 months or so, I feel like their quality has improved tremendously. I feel like the paint apps are better. Are there going to be quality control issues? Yes, but I've heard, and I didn't even hear this, but I heard from somebody this weekend that they actually, not too long ago, switched quality control people, their factory or whatever. So I am optimistic that these statues will turn out the way that they're shown, because a lot of people that are getting them in hand, they're good, and they're really good quality, and so I'm optimistic about Sideshow. So these are ones that are definitely on my radar. They're expensive, they're $500-ish for each one of these statues, and they're small, and that's the problem. You spend $900 on a 1/3 scale and get a really tall statue. But now you're spending $500-ish on a really small, even for a premium format size, they're still small. And so I guess we'll kind of wait and see, but I do like them. All right, so next up we have, of course, the Prime 1 Mr. Freeze, and also the environmental Batman suit. We did see a preview of that suit at Wonderfest. Now it's fully painted. It's got the grays and the darks, and it's got the orange elements to it. I am blown away by that particular piece. I think it looks amazing. The ID Collector Series, who I mentioned, he said that these pieces were massive. He didn't know if he had room for them. I do have the Mr. Freeze on pre-order. He did confirm that it looks great in person. It looks really, really good. The problem with the Batman thing is my theme is I have Batman and I have all the villains around him. So even though I love the statue, I probably won't end up getting it, especially because I want some other comic ones they're going to be doing, like the Jim Lee and some others. But I will say that I really like the way it turned out. I think it's great. I think anybody that gets it will be just thrilled. And it looks really good. I love the way that they put Mr. Freeze right next to him, so they're in battle with the bases that are covered with the snow and the ice. I really think it looks good. Just be careful if you watch Sideshow Live. Susan was on there, and they're saying how sharp and how dangerous those ice crystals are. So if you have kids, be real careful with those. But they look amazing. I'm really excited about those particular pieces, and I'm really excited to get Mr. Freeze and add him to my villain collection. I am going to also give an honorable mention to the Zatanna and also the Huntress statues. Huntress, that particular statue is not my cup of tea. I don't love it, but I will add the Zatanna, to me, looks really good. I think it would be really neat to pair with some other female versions of the characters. I'm thinking about doing a small grouping of them if I decide to go that route. But I do think she looks good. I think, and I think that Sideshow will deliver on her. I think she'll look good in person. But I just wanted to give a shout out to those two. All right, folks. So there you have it. Those are just my quick opinions on basically the DC stuff as it relates to Batman. I know there were other things, there were other companies represented, but I just kind of wanted to share my thoughts and kind of where my head is after this event. There were some pieces that, again, I was blown away by and took me off guard, like the Batwoman. I think that she's phenomenal. It was also surprising to see the Catwoman that I wasn't expecting from Prime 1. Again, instant pre-order for me. And also the Legendary Scale Batman, man, I had high hopes for that one. And maybe they'll tweak it, maybe they'll make it a little bit better. It'll be real interesting to see how that one sells, because again, it's very expensive. And I think a lot of people were kind of underwhelmed by it. Just like other pieces of the con, on Marvel's side, they had Magneto everybody was excited about, but everybody's kind of like, ugh, I don't love it. They love Thanos and all those other ones that people were really excited about. But there's always going to be hit and misses with statue collecting. And again, sometimes your expectations are giant for San Diego Comic-Con. And so I hope there were some pieces that you really enjoy, that you're excited about pre-ordering, because that's what this hobby is all about, is getting excited, being able to order it and get that in hand and unbox it and put it in your collection. And so I hope there was a piece like that out there for you, just like the excitement that I get knowing that I'm going to be pre-ordering some of these pieces as well. Now that San Diego Comic-Con is basically winding up, I do want to make sure that you watch this channel, because my special correspondent in the field is filming on Saturday. So this Saturday he's filming. I will get the footage and I'll edit it all together and hopefully have it to you for this weekend. He's got a few surprises planned, so I hope that you stay tuned to this channel because I really want you to be able to watch that. I'm really excited about it. Alright guys, so one last thing. We do also at the very end of the month, we have Wonderfest. I'm really excited for that event. If you don't know what that is the event where they show a lot of brand new Prime 1 products. It was confirmed that we are going to have approximately 20 new statues unveiled. Whether they're unpainted or painted, I do not know. But that event I'm really looking forward to. Hopefully we'll get like 5 or 6 Batman pieces out of that 20. Who knows? But I'm really excited to see what they unveil. That event will be covered by the amazing Kelvin Loke of Shock Toys. If you've never heard of them, they're an amazing retailer where you can buy statues. I'll put their link down below as well. Please visit their store. Please visit them online. They would love to have your business. Again, it's the amazing Kelvin Loke and also Kevin Tan. They're going to help you out, so see them. They'll help you out. But they're going to be filming, and Kelvin has said I could use some of his footage, so I'm really excited about that. So I'll be showing you and covering that event for all of you as well. So stay tuned. All right, everybody. So that just about wraps it up for today. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching today. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Please comment down below. Let me know if you agree with me, if you disagree, what you like, what you don't like. Leave those comments down below. I absolutely love reading each and every one of those, and I always try to respond. If I don't get to yours, I apologize, but I do always try to read them and always try to respond as well. So please leave those comments down below, and also please like the video. That helps other people just like you find this channel. so they can experience the Batman Statue Collector channel as well. As always, I thank you so very much for watching. Thank you. Please support us on Patreon if you're interested in that. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of you and all of your support. This has been the Batman Statue Collector, and I'll see you in the Batcave.